Thank you so much for having us, guys. I can't tell you, there's nothing quite like the feeling of walking into this room. It's sort of raved about, people think it's incredibly special, but the adrenaline is fueled, and we have a great show for you today. So.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. So we actually, to kick the show off today, we actually asked some of the biggest Wizarding World fans out there to ask a question of you, and I think we have somebody out there who's going to ask. So we go to the mic.
Yeah.
Where?
Over there, I can see someone.
We have a
They are up there.
Perfect.
See that light blue area?
Yeah. All right. Hi, Eddie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Newt's Commander.
First of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. You're the perfect Newt. Your portrayal is just spot on.
Thank you. From one Newt to another.
My question for you is, if you had been in one of the 8 Harry Potter films as opposed to Fantastic Beasts, which character would you have liked to play?
That's a brilliant question. Firstly, I love your attire. I think Colleen Atwood, our amazing costume designer, is in the house somewhere, so I'm sure she would be going to check it out. Check us up to scratch, but from where I'm looking, it looks brilliant. Who would be... I suppose I'd love to be Hagrid. He loves those creatures almost as much, if not more, than Newt does. I'd have to kind of eat a load of protein, go to the gym continuously, take some kind of genetic something or other, but yeah, probably Hagrid, but that's who I'd choose.
Just the nicest, smeltest Hagrid ever.
They look amazing, honestly amazing.
Thank you so much, Eddie.
Yeah, awesome.
I feel it's just real feeling lonely.
It's like a big scene.
It's a wee bit lonely on stage.
Yeah.
So I thought I might just introduce you guys to the rest of the band who have come all the way to the age to see you guys.
Everybody's obviously dressed in character. So now that we have the whole gang on stage here, you might have brought a little bit of extra magic with you to share with the audience.
You can't come to Hall H empty-handed. So we wanted to share with you guys the new trailer. We've been waiting to put this out in the world for a while now, and this movie is so full of secrets, and you are the first people in the world to see the new trailer for Fantastic Beasts.
You guys are a part of such an incredible legacy of this new series. It builds off the original beloved, incredibly beloved Harry Potter films. And what's it like to be a part of this world as it expands and is incredibly dynamic and changing and beyond the walls of the original concept? But I would start with you.
It's just the most wonderful thing. It's something about J.K. Rowling's world. It's been universal. It's loved by people of different languages. It brings people together, and above and beyond everything, it's just a hell of a lot of fun. Like getting to, I don't know what you guys think, but when you get to swim in this world, it feels like one of the great creative and imaginative privileges.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? I mean, joining this franchise, have any of you were you Harry Potter fans before joining the Wizarding World? Yeah. So
joining the legacy, the cultural footprint of J.K. Rowling's work in 100 years' time. We look back and she's the biggest. We're joining her.
It's so dark and it's so rich, and I mean, Hogwarts was always really exciting, but I just think now, like, there's so many more adult magicians, you know what I mean? So I don't have to feel so weird about going to the movies by myself. As fans of the Wizarding World, what was the biggest geek out moment for you guys joining this world? Ezra, would you like to start?
As our official geek.
Yeah, since you're our professional nerd.
I mean, no, I'm just kidding. I
I mean, there's nothing to not geek out over. Every single aspect of this movie is a geek out fiasco. Oh gosh, keep it together. Why did you ask me this question? Hogwarts? I mean, Hogwarts? Nifflers? More nifflers? Lamel? Give me a break. I mean, I could go on. Imagine there's a schedule here.
What's exciting about this trailer is we're both seeing this expanded world, the world of Fantastic Beasts, and also we're going to get to go back to Hogwarts and more magic, more characters. Just like I said, this incredibly dynamic league world. What can you tell us about what's at stake in this movie? Who wants to kind of talk about, within reason, without getting us sniped by Warner Brothers snipers, about what's at stake in this film and what's going to happen? This is up to, nobody, everybody is for secrecy. Jude?
Spoilers.
Hello? Hello. There's an awful lot at stake. It's very much a whose side are you on story. And the Muggle world, the Wizarding world are somewhat pitched against each other, but also the wizards within the Wizarding world are suddenly asked what side are they on, what side of the line do they choose to join. So everything's at stake, really. It's possibly the most, I don't know, I'd say that the depths and the darkness in this story are possibly the darkest that this world has plumbed before.
Definitely.
We're going to take an audience question. So, yeah, we're going to the hotline. Hello, tell us your name and ask your question.
Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm very nervous.
Don't freak out, it's totally cool. Everything's cool.
Wait, I have to repeat. Hello, you guys. I love you. I cannot believe I haven't arrived here. And my question for you is, if you could use your magic in the real world for good, what would you do?
This is anybody would like to jump in.
Impeach Trump?
Even better just to operate him out of existence. Maybe we'll just jump over the impeachment process and just snap.
I'll take impeachment, so we can go further.
Dan is really good at making up spells. What would be the impeachment spell?
Right. Impeachius Maximus!
Chicos expelliarmus! I like your spell. Cool. Anybody else? Anybody else?
I mean, I've answered this question before. It ties into what Zoe said. I always said I'd destroy the patriarchy.
Yes.
Just imagine it would suddenly be such a fallout. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
So much excellence in that giant cat. Okay, next question. Thank you so much. Say your name, ask your question.
Hi, my name is Candace. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Candace.
My question for you guys is, if you could use one word to describe this film, what would it be?
Let's go all the way down the line. I think we can have everybody answer.
What?
I said big.
I would say labyrinthine.
Hundreds of people are Googling labyrinthine.
Anyone else?
You're the first on the line, you labyrinthine. Give me a break. Where's the Minotaur?
Yeah, you can't just go like dope. You gotta go with something.
Is that a rule? That's a rule?
Yeah, no, I
say
took
dope.
I took dope. And it just, yeah, anything you, I mean, you're like, you can't top Eddie's answer.
Yeah, I don't think I could top that, but just epic. You know, it's everything that's great about the previous film and more.
Anybody else have an SAT word?
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Perturbing.
Man, my SAT tutor is just turning over in her grave.
So sorry for your loss.
Can I go anti-SAT and just say bananas? Bananas. What's the anti-SAT word? I was right? Juicy. Wild.
Bananas wasn't on your SAT?
Well, I mean,
I feel like Juicy's
No, you haven't seen it.
Can you use an SAT word?
Yeah,
Which college did you go to?
I went to Dartmouth. I was drinking. Thank you very much. Well, guys, I think that I want to ask the question that everybody is thinking about, which is, let's just talk about hot Dumbledore, shall we? Super hot Dumbledore. How old is Dumbledore in this movie? And how is he similar to the Dumbledore we've all come to know and love from the Potter films? You have this incredible backstory and, multiple performances of this character. He's evolved with time and in our hearts, but how did you ease into this and what did you bring to it? I mean, other than your awesome Judas, whatever.
Did you say awesome Judas? That's great.
I'm cool.
He's a very sprightly 45. I love the fact that he's called Young Dumbledore because I'm 45 and I'm not feeling very young anymore. So I'm clinging on to that term and I'm insisting.
I'm 41 and you look younger than I am.
Yeah, Jude, you've discovered some uses for dragon's blood as well,
But you've got to remember that the Dumbledore we all know and love from the Potter films is nearly 100 years older. So there's a long way to go. And obviously, over those years, he develops a penchant for caftans, and he loses his razor along the way. And I'm happy that all of that is yet to come. But it was important. David Yates, our wonderful director, really let me free on establishing him in his own right. There's still very many, I hope, familiar character traits. He's still mischievous and he has a particular way of influencing people, Newt in particular, on how to do things, slightly manipulative. And he's got secrets, which I think is one of the things all the characters that J.K. Rowling creates have. There are chasms to him, and all of those will be explained over time.
Well, that was a delicious answer. So, Harry Potter he shall not be named, Voldemort, and Fantastic Beasts has Grindelwald. So, I want to just talk really quickly about the crimes of Grindelwald. Like, what kind?
My brothers, my sisters, my friends. The great gift of your applause is not for me, but for yourselves. Therefore, applaud yourselves. It has been said that I hate the non-magic, the muggles, the no-match, the can't spell. I do not hate them. I do not. I say the muggles are not less than other, not worthless, but of other value. Magic, blues, ugly rare souls. It is granted to those who live for higher things, for what the world will make, for all of humanity. All of humanity, we who live for freedom, for truth, the moment has come to rise up and take our rightful place in the world.